You don't know how happy I am to see this episode of Magic Kaito early. Oh my god. It came out today, and it was translated today. This is what I like to see. Yes, this makes me happy. Oh my god. Okay, so, moving on to this episode. Oh my god, I laughed. Oh. Am I the only one that laughed their ass off when you saw Kaito on the roller coaster? I was bawling. I was rolling in my seat laughing. I was just having so much fun. When you saw Kaito grab onto the fucking dragon coaster, and he's like, ah! Oh my god. That made the episode. That fucking made the episode. He's just fucking holding on to dear life, pretty much, as if you can drive by a roller coaster. He's about to do a fucking flip over it. He's like, oh shit. And then he flies up in the air. I'm not gonna question how he survived that fall. I'm not. It's an anime, okay? I'm not even gonna question it. I'm not. I mean, I would have to be questioning the very foundation of all anime and manga because Kaito survived that fall. So anyways, moving past that, just this episode is hilarious. It was fucking hilarious. There's romance, comedy, and a great freaking heist in this episode. I mean, the heist actually took a backstage in this week's episode of Magic Kaito. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. I mean, like I said, this episode was mainly focused on romance, and that's shocking. I'm glad that Magic Kaito is taking the time to develop this romance between Aoko and Kaito, because if, it wasn't, I'd kind of be upset, because there's definitely some form of romance between these two characters. Now, the thing is, okay, the main concept and focus that this episode of Magic Kaito gives to us is that Aoko and, her father are kind of suspicious that Kaito is actually Kaito Kid. That's pretty much what was going on in this episode, and so he's having to prove his innocence in this episode by going on a date with Aoko, going to the theaters and watching a movie with her, while having a heist, stealing, like, the Angel's Crown or whatever, in under 40 minutes. So with this episode, we actually get a time frame, like a certain limited time frame window that Kaito Kid can actually steal a certain gem from. So this right here, this episode adds a different level to the heist, because he has to deal with having to, make it appear like he's staying with Aoko, like he's still on a date with her, and at the exact same time, he's got to steal the, crown before he gets caught, and he's got to get back in time before the movie ends to get back in spot where Aoko is, where she wouldn't catch him. So the concept and the risk in this episode really entertained me. I was fucking just laughing. It was funny. I especially love the little magic trick that Kaito used on the face. The way he dressed up as Aoko, and he was tricking her father. I'm like, dude, that's badass, man. Like, he literally dressed up as Aoko, and he started talking like her and all that. I'm like, shit. Come on. We all know that's greatness. Magic Kaito fucking greatness, man. I love this series. I really, really do. If this series wasn't on hiatus, as I've been told by a couple of Chibis, this series has actually been on a very long hiatus, I would most likely actually read this manga and try to catch up, but judging by how the mangaka's on hiatus, and I think the mangaka is actually focusing on Detective Conan, I don't think I should really try to read the manga, but I would read the fucking manga if it was still ongoing, but at the moment, I'll have to see exactly where this, anime series ends off of. But anyways, back on topic. Episode. Amazing as always. Magic Kaito greatness. Seriously, it's good. It's really, really good. If you love the previous episode, you're gonna fucking love this episode. Oh my god. And if you love the romance, you're definitely gonna love the romance. Animation, it's okay. Animation's okay. Nothing too special. I mean, it looked good, but it wasn't nothing special that really stood out that was just brilliant. And music, oh god, I love the fucking music. Especially the guitar type music or whatever, the electric guitar type music when you see him on the roller coaster. That's badass. I love that music. That music is great. And once again, I couldn't skip the opening song at the beginning of this episode. I can never skip the freaking opening sequence or the opening song. I can never do it. They're too damn good. I can't skip it. Like, I wanted to get to the episode, but I can't ever skip the freaking opening because it's just so damn engaging. It drags me in. So, yeah, I want to conclude my review here of Magic Kaito. If you have yet to go watch it, go give it a watch because it's a wonderful episode. Glad it was subbed quickly this week. Hopefully next week we will have a faster sub just like this. Hopefully it gets subbed the exact same day, like on a Saturday. Hopefully we don't have to wait until freaking Wednesday or Thursday. That's just damn, dude. Freaking... Anyways, you all have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.